Hello, and welcome to Video Game. You can just call me Streamer. Yeah, we're back on this again. Last time... Okay, so I think we were here last time. Starting up to get to the halfway point, I believe. I'm gonna be brutally honest. I don't think there's really anything at this point this game can really do to really warrant commentary, so I think... Unless anybody has any better ideas, I'm probably just going to be talking about other things.
I'll win this even if I have to cheat. Have to? Going to.
Ah yes. The one thing Robotnik is known for, just being generically nefarious. Yeah, I think for this we're gonna be going in with Keanu Reeves. Sound raspy, do I? Do I?
Let's get started.
Maybe it has something to do with this game, I don't know. I think... yeah, we'll just go with this. Very unfitting for Shadow, I know, but... at least it's visually interesting.
You all think you're so great at racing? Well, let's see how you handle a few egg pawns in your way. Scratch that. A few hundred egg pawns.
I mean, that doesn't exactly sound all that threatening.
Angry man's obstacles will test their teamwork even further.
Riveting.
Exterminate egg pawns.
This hearing Omega here just... it's so kind of depressing, really. Just... hearing Omega sound so generic after Crossworlds, where he's just talking about committing regicide and turning Vector into taxidermy. That was just straight up wild. Okay, destroy as many egg pawns as possible.
Exciting. The doctor has certainly upped the stakes.
Alright, let's get this show on the road. Watch me fail. Yep, there are certainly... What is that? Don't think I didn't see them all just grouped up like that. That was the saddest thing I've ever seen. Oh yes, the ultimate life form must pass, like I'm the Prince of all Saiyans or something, or stuff that I'm pretty much sure I've already commentated on. Anyways, main thing I had on my mind at the moment, since it's basically been released recently. Good old Legend Za. I think I've commented previously about Legend Za in the past, but I think I'm just going to say this much. I don't think I'm going to be streaming it on the channel at all. Yeah, or if I am, it's probably not going to be on official hardware because, let's be honest, I don't really plan on buying Legend Za. It's... especially with all the Power World controversy and the absolute state I've seen the, the absolute all the stuff that I've heard at the very least about Legend Za and its quality in quotation marks, I don't really feel comfortable supporting a game like that, to be absolutely brutally honest with you. Oh, there we go, got enough to pass, that's all that matters in this case. The ultimate life form has right of way. Because I'm the Prince of all Saiyans, don't you know? Oh, I've seen Mega Starmie.
Yeah, but
I mean, I get what they were going for at the same time. It's, it looks better in motion, I'll just give it that. Haunting? That's a good way of putting it. Okay, so I think for the plot we're headed this way next. Use fewer than 5 wisps. Riveting stuff. Yeah, we're just gonna be going on with Keanu here. Actually, you know what? Let's mess around with Omega a little bit. See what his stuff is all about. Give him the this color scheme. I'm fairly certain you've seen this color scheme many times previously. Bonus bounds box. Let's see what we got in terms of bonus boxes. Duration. Ultimate meter. Let's go with... if I can find it in here somewhere. More credits. Never go wrong with more of those.
I'm detecting some strange telemetric signals coming from Dodonpa.
Oh, he's definitely evil, you guys.
Telemetrics.
Oh, come on, Knuckles.
It's all our racing information, especially information.
He's feeding it into his algorithm.
Dodonpa's been broadcasting it out after each race to an unknown receiver.
Ah, it's Facebook.
Who wants to bet the receiver is Eggman?
Worse, Mark Zuckerberg.
It's getting harder and harder not to tell that Tanuki to take a hike and bail on this race.
I mean, it would be very easy for me to bail on this race. I'm gonna be honest, Knuckles. I could just search this off and go and play the better game.
I kinda do.
Well, Crossworlds, it's aight. It's aight. May as well be fair about it. I know a lot of people have been sort of divisive on Crossworld here and there, but the way I see it, it's not this game, so I like it better. Knuckles just bought more land in the metaverse. Knuckles, it's not the real Master Emerald. But they said it was in the blockchain. Knuckles. Alright, just, fit out Omega for maximum boost, so let's see how we could do with that. I mean, granted, Omega's pretty fast anyway, so we'll see how we do. Honestly, part of me has been wondering why a lot of the courses and racing in this game seem so interesting. I think it has something to do with the course layout. It's like, compared with Crossworld, where a lot of the tracks are a lot more narrow, and you have a lot more pushing and bumping each other around, and you have to actually fight to go on routes you want to go through, and shortcuts and whatnot. The shortcut in E Stadium immediately comes to mind. Shadow! Shadow! Whereas here, all the tracks are just super wide, mostly just, I suppose, to facilitate the team mechanic, and as such, it just feels less mechanically demanding. I suppose is a good way of putting it. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to be using whiffs, so I may as well just transfer absolutely everything and cheese the ever-evolving fluff out of the team mechanic, because that's what you're supposed to do, I suppose. It's okay, I didn't need those wisps anyway. Just gonna transfer absolutely all of them. There we go, now we get to just win the game. Or, you know, just crash face first into a wall. Guess I'm just no better than the robot drivers. Oh! Well, I guess we're just gonna lose the game thanks to Big. Who's apparently just the pinnacle of comedy in this series, according to this game at the very least. I think it does say a lot that Flynn's Omega is funnier than any character in this game. Out of the way, Amy. I've got places to be. There we go, now we get to win the game properly. And of course Omega gets the Team Dark theme because that's all he's known for. It's like his only existence was to justify the existence of Team Dark. Anyways, I've lost. I've lost rather badly by the looks of it. I'm probably gonna have to restart this race at this point. Ah, such a good game. Out of my way, out of my way. Well, I guess we're just gonna lose. Riveting. You know what, let's just do this. I don't need to sit for all this, I could just... Omega have the same color scheme as the card to complete the look. Yeah, that would be pretty funny. Probably not going to bother with the color schemes from here on out, though, just, because if this game can't be bothered to be interesting, then neither will I. We'll just go absolutely stock. I mean, say what you will about the interactions in Crossworlds, they... At least there seems to be stuff to talk about. Anyways, Legends are just... It's kind of a shame about Legends, honestly, because I did have high hopes for that. Or at least semi-decent hopes that... Like, you know, it's going to be on the Switch too. It's probably going to... They delayed it by a year. Remember that. They delayed Legends R by a year for polish. So, you see the game now. Just remember, it could have been so much worse if it didn't have that single year of polish. It's just like Frontiers, except... Actually, yeah, it's just like Frontiers. Except in Legends R, there aren't exactly any excuses to go there. Also, I'm just wondering real quick, does Omega even have his legs in this thing? It looks like he doesn't have his legs. He's just sort of mounted into the car, just as though he just removed his legs and just went with the card attachment instead. It's just, you know, it's just like Red Dwarf with all Crichton's groinal sockets and groinal attachments. You know, you could have a whisk, you could have a vacuum cleaner. You could have a multitude of different things. And it's the same story with Omega, you just have to remove his legs. And by extension, his crotch. That's a very odd placement for the Quake Whisk, well, I'll just say that much. Omega fused into the car seat with Gorilla Glue. Yes, it's just like, it's just like a Warhammer model in that sense. I kind of wish he was more like a Warhammer model in that case, because otherwise he'd probably be more entertaining, just outright wanting to just rip through the entire competition with a chainsword. I mean, I'd take that at this point, I'm going to be brutally honest with you. Yep, don't need any of these. It's like all of a sudden this is going... Oh, Lightning Wisp. Screw you, game. You're not gonna mess me up like Crossworld does. Goodbye. Yeah, despite how disappointing Mario Kart World has been, these Sonic Mans are so insubstantial, which is odd to say for a giant... Yeah, it is kind of odd to say. Again, though, I'd say it mostly just comes down to having to facilitate the team mechanic with how wide all the tracks are. It just generally makes for... I'm sure it was a lot more interesting with the multiplayer, but I don't think anybody actually played the multiplayer for this game, so... As far as I'm aware...
Why does everybody think that Mr. Paw is...
Because you can't trust people who want your data big.
Because they're both evil, conniving super scientists with funny mustaches?
Tails, that's just generalizing. I know stereotypes exist for a reason, Tails, but come on. And there we go. And we got a key. And I don't think there's anything... Yeah, let's just proceed. Yeah. Okay, egg pawn assault. Let's go with Omega again.
Waiting for the flag.
Loadout, we'll just go with the character preset. There we go. That's a lot more thematically appropriate. And the moral of the story is going to be that Big is always right, because Big is the pinnacle of the series for some reason.
Mr. Paw works with wisps, and wisps only like nice people.
I don't know, you could say a lot about Whisper.
But Big's right.
You could say a lot about, what's his face, Mimic. He was a nice guy.
Wait, I'm right?
Yeah, the moral of the story is that Big was right the whole time. Honestly, I could see his Space Marine mod over Omega, or one of his characters from Space King. Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
This next race is mine for...
Ah, shut up, Robotnik. This isn't the game for you to be interested in. And that being said... Out of my way! Oh yes, even at this point halfway through the game, we're being taught tutorial stuff. This right here must be like Omega's dream job. His dream come true, just tearing through hordes and hordes of robots. Out of my way, out of my way. Honestly, I think in terms of Omega, when it comes to Crossworlds, he does sort of remind me of T-42 Soldier. There we go. Yep, just once again, we're only halfway through the game, Dodon Ray, and you're still telling us tutorial stuff. See, he just sounds so dull here. Just like, oh, what's something that you can... What's the best way to summarize Omega as a character? Robot. Okay, we'll just make him a boring robot. Sure, that works. Son of a cursing cuss word! Recommend space game use in it. Flash isn't always... Oh, we actually got the platinum, I think. Wow. I think that's the only one I'm ever gonna get.
Eggman's a pretty crummy racer. If he's cheating, he's pretty bad at it.
Yes, you'd think the guy who has 300 IQ would be a little bit more tactful in his cheating. But then again, we don't know why anybody cares about this series, so we'll just... Okay, another Grand Prix.
Fails, cheat harder.
You know what? Let's play around a little bit with Blaze.
Time to race.
Let's play around with the little Welsh cat. So that this game will never have to have two characters like... Yeah, that's something that I kind of wish we got in Crossworlds as well. That's one of my things, and I have hopes for the extra DLC, that we get weird off-the-wall picks again like Danica Patrick or Soldier from TF2. I mean, I know there is a mod already for Heavy, I think, but...
Behold, the Formula M! With this vehicle, I can't lose! I should probably get around to creating better robot henchmen, too.
Please, please, no more Orbot. No more Qbot. Smart enough. He doesn't have... He's smart enough that he doesn't have to cheat, but does anyway. Man. Yeah, part of me sort of misses 2000 Robotnik, where he just held Amy at gunpoint. I'd like to go back to that at some point, but then again, knowing Flynn and IDW, maybe it's not exactly the best call. Because I have seen at least a little bit of IDW to know Robotnik's tactics of just manhandling the animals. Honestly, the whole command grab thing is probably one of the funnier things that they've done with Robotnik. It's funnier than anything that Pontac and Graf have done with him. Just, I don't know, there's something about this scientist just reaching out of his cockpit, grabbing one of these rodents by the head and just tossing him around. There is something about that that's innately humorous, methinks. Behold my latest invention as Robotnik pulls out a Glock. I'm fairly certain that joke's been made plenty of times before. Here, Silver, do something interesting with this. Again, I feel this game is, and Forces as well, pretty much the greatest examples of just how the chaotics have been wasted in this series. Where it's just, you know, in sort of the Pontac and Graf era, they were just filler characters, for lack of a better term. Like, you go for something like, Forces Speed Valve, they're just sort of the common fodder characters, really. compared to all the characters that people are actually interested in, like Sonic and Shadow, and actually that's it, really. You know, maybe some sort of niche pick, or just another super form of Sonic, like Darkspine or Excalibur. Not Dark Sonic, though. No, no, no. Maybe the IDW characters if you're lucky.
Does anybody need help?
I'm at least assuming that's a hazard. Oh no, this is definitely a lot more hindering than the Nickelodeon goop that was in Crossworlds, which actually slows you down and makes it so you actually have to recover. Here it's just a minor inconvenience if anything else. Again, Quake Wisp kind of sucks. It's like it's completely placement dependent, where you have sort of narrow areas like this, then sure it's effective, but you get into some of the wider areas of the course and all of a sudden it's basically useless. Let's just... Oh yeah, this track also got a version in Crossworlds as well, where, again, the tracks were a lot more narrow and there's a lot more interesting stuff going on. So, like, sure, you had certain stuff that was innate to them as well, but I don't think actually there would... Yeah, I don't think there was driving on the wall, at the very least, on this part, which is kind of whatever. I mean, it looks cool. So it's kind of a little bit of a shame. Obviously, this wasn't in Crossworlds. They call this stuff GAC, by the way. Yeah, I don't know why either. It's just fun. See? The blue shell of this game, everybody. Such a good item. Definitely not a definitely not an absolute waste. Anyways, let's just completely tear through this game. There we go, we win. Okay, next. Again, it also sort of feels as though the races go on for a little bit longer. Maybe it's just my experience, just... I mean, obviously there were a lot more tracks as well. It's like, oh yes, it's the same track you were driving at the beginning of the game, now do it again. So I have to, yes. Part of me still does kind of wish that we got a few more of these tracks coming back in Crossworlds as well, just as supposed to keep things a little bit more interesting. Just with something like Crossworlds, it feels as though there's a lot more, I suppose, room for a lot more interesting places. I mean, there were definitely quite a few interesting places in Crossworlds. I'm just thinking, especially with the groins, that they seem to be going for more sort of a long-term thing, so... Makes me wonder, maybe some extra tracks would be kind of nice from the past games, which aren't just, you know, Minecraft. Then again, that's just me not really being a big fan of Minecraft. Obviously, there are going to be more tracks based on a lot of the more third-party games, which makes me wonder what they're going to do for the Avatar one. I mean, obviously, for the TMNT one, which is going to be go through New York, go through the sewers. As far as I'm aware, just, granted, I'm not exactly the biggest aficionado when it comes to Ninja Turtles lore and whatnot. Just, I mean, I did see Turtles forever ago, so there's that. I remember that being pretty fun. Still prefers Sonic. I mean, I do kind of get it in the fact that, unlike all these other racing games, you're actually racing as Sonic as opposed to just Sonic in a car. I do get that. I do get that. It's just... It's one of those funny things we used to comment about in the Gion early days of the internet. Just, why would Sonic need a car when he can run at Mach 1? Possibly faster, debatably, depending on who you ask. Oh, it's not over yet. Man. I mean, I do say it would be at the very least somewhat interesting to see what an actual on-foot Sonic racing game would look like, but at this... I mean, granted, it's probably just the mobile games, isn't it? It's like, you want to see Sonic... Oh. No idea how I didn't take damage there. So that was my first exposure to the Tails... Oh yes, the Tails doll thing. Don't worry, when we play Sonic R, there's gonna be a fair bit of that. As you probably noticed, I did make it clear that after this, we're gonna be playing an actual interesting Sonic racing game. What do you think of that? Okay, it's over. Just think with regards to the kart design here for Blades, it's just like they put into an algorithm, just like create something, a car design for Princess that is also a cat, and this is just what it barfed out at the end. Oh, look out, the hyper-realistic Stental is crying blood, etc, etc. Imagine if that one actually was a thing, though. Just like the haunted, cursed Stent plushie that drinks your Pepsi.
Catch me if you can.
You know, just like the classic tales of the haunted Astolfo, not that anybody remembers that. Also, Skyro was also brought back for Cross Worlds, though I kind of wish that they kept this massive jump. It's kind of a shame, but at the same time, just, this was one of the better tracks, and I'm kind of glad at the very least that they kept it. Silver, do you even know what a rocket is in your future? Where everything is dead. What even is Silver's future nowadays? It's like sometimes it's super utopian and futuristic, where he's baking a pie, other times it's just metallic hellscape. Yeah, I think it's at this point where the Crossworlds version of the level begins, where you have this balloon, this corner here. You have some shortcuts here and there. That's another thing. Crossworlds actually has shortcuts. I think it's most notable in this section here, because obviously a lot of this is the same. Obviously you got this middle section with the balloon. And then just the long drop, which just leads to the very end of the track here in Crossworlds, whereas here it just goes into well, basically this, just floorboards and Nickelodeon, more Nickelodeon gack on the floor. Not sure how to feel about the trick system in this game, honestly. I know that in Crossworlds is a bit more divisive in the fact that it's made super simple, but at the same time, it is a little bit annoying. At least that's just me. Also, I at the very least like the fact that the tricks are actually on the right stick, as opposed to in Crossworlds where you're just either wiggling the left stick like an idiot or trying to get tricks in with the right stick but it not really working properly. It's kind of a shame, really. Again, at this point, Silver also feels like a bit of a filler character, in all honesty. Just everybody that isn't Sonic or Shadow at this point is a filler character. At least in this game. Obviously, nowadays you got Knuckles and maybe Amy, maybe Tails.
Does anybody need help?
I think people still aren't all that interested in the chaotics, unfortunately, which is kind of a shame. Oh, not up and over again. I thought we'd already gone over this in Crossworlds with Sonic just making references to AOSTH that nobody but me is going to get. How did this game make Silver into even more of a weenie? The world may never know. Ah yes, great Quake placement that. Oh wait, there's still another lap, isn't there? Great. Alright, Vector, I'll see if I can get you out of a bind. It's like that particular jump, just... It's like the most exciting thing in the whole game, where you just have that sense of speed as the road comes flying up from below. It's like there's actually something interesting going on. Also, I'm just imagining tracks like this in Crossworlds, where you just have absolute infinite room to snake. I would have thought there'd be more of Blaze being scared of heights here. That was like one of her big character things in Rush. And I guess Crossworlds by instance. That was also in Crossworlds. Now that I remember. Gotta love the whole glowing effect on these rings as well. Like, even now, Vector is struggling at the back. Just got up. Oh no, how can I possibly get through this? That was like the most difficult obstacle in this entire game. Remember, they said that they needed to keep the Wisps in the games in order so they could have power-ups, because apparently there's no such thing as a speed-up shoe, a shield, invincibility. I mean, invincibility is in this game, but for some reason not in Crossworlds, which is kind of weird. It's just the shield, and not, you know... Like, this game doesn't have 2D images of Chow cheering for you. I will admit, though, that did sort of make me feel more at home when it comes to Crossworlds. It was like I was back playing Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games 2010. It was just a nice warm fuzzy feeling, because I'm quite nostalgic for that game. Probably going to stream it at Christmas. You know, because thematically appropriate. And oh boy, it's time for Casino level again. Actually, I was about to ask which level this was, because I think this is Roulette Road. I know one of these casino levels made into Crossworld. Might have been this one. I mean, it has the music at the very least. Just not the gravity defiance. Just not the breaking of... Okay, yeah, this level was in Crossworlds. It just looks completely different. It's like, yeah, you got this turn here, you got the area where you're trying to avoid running into poker chips. I just didn't recognize it at first because it looks completely different. I mean, obviously, I don't think that... This is one thing I've also noticed about this game. It really likes these sort of split paths. It's like, oh yes, how can we make it so there's less interaction between enemy players? Just split the track in half.
Does anybody need help?
I gotta wonder though, just looking at those giant coins falling, what if one of those just fell on the track and flattened one of these guys? Because according to Crossworlds and the fact that there's a 16-ton weight item straight out of Monty Python, apparently flattening is canonical in this series now, whatever that's worth. For those of you who know DeviantArt, that should be a lot more concerning than it sounds. Come on, Vector, take my box, take... Take my items. I have no need for these. Yes, thank you, Toton Ray. I'm already through halfway through the game and already know the ins and outs of how this stuff works. You don't need to remind me. Boy, oh boy. And that does also remind me, just, I really feel as though I do need to watch a fair bit more Monty Python's Flying Circus. I just know so many things I need to watch at some point, but never take the time to do. It's kind of annoying, really. Here, Vector, see what you can do with this invincibility. There's a good chap. Away we go. Well, hey, we got a nice little rendition of Villanova, at the very least. That's neat. Again, probably not going to get anything substantial with Blaze in the future, but hey! Hey, she can have some cool things sometimes. Only sometimes, though. But there's so many funny things that I remember from Flying Circus, like the Lumberjack song, obviously self-defense with a piece of French fruit, Deviant Heart and Sonic, a match made. Yeah, pretty much. Please no. Are we done yet? Are we done yet? Yay, we win.
With Metal Sonic in the mix, this race could be even more dangerous.
Oh yeah, Metal's here as well.
I don't like that mean robot.
Which is funny because Big couldn't tell the difference between Sonic and Metal in Crossworlds.
Actually, he's slightly more dangerous than a
Yeah, he actually stole our biometric data at one point, was basically comprised of the galaxy's strongest warriors. Like, everybody seems to forget that Metal Sonic is basically just the perfect cell of this series at this point. Okay, survival race, ooh, you gotta survive. You gotta keep the dream alive. What makes you say that, Sliver? Here, I'll play as you, just so we can be sure.
Hey, Silver, you look a little down. Thinking about how badly I'm gonna beat you in the next race?
What? Oh, no. I'm thinking about something else.
Honestly, I couldn't care less about you at this point, Sonic. I know how you die. It's like I'm a time traveler. I can easily just tell you what time you die. That's a thing I can do, Sonic. I can just hold that over your head for the rest of time.
You ever have one of those
That makes me cool, right?
like
No.
Like you're about to get your car fed to you.
Big immediately gives Sonic a haymaker.
I'm not hungry, but thanks.
Wow, dude, you take all the fun out of trash talking.
Dude, you're just like Rollsay. Yeah, at this point, Silver just is so much like Rollsay, it's not even funny. It's like we're one comic issue away from Silver asking Blaze to step on him.
So gonna own you, Silver.
Okay.
No, you're supposed to say in your dreams, Sonic.
In your dreams, Sonic.
Too late. The moment's passed.
Works for me.
I mean, to be fair, I'm not exactly the best at trash talk either. It's just... This reminds me of this one bit of trash talk which I recall. You know what? Let's go listen to that for a little bit. It's something that's a little bit more interesting than this at the very least. I remember this just being super funny.
Hey, Mume!
It's me. Yes.
I'm going to trash talk you. You better listen. You're gonna trash talk me? Yeah! There
Bring
can
it.
only be one best loser. I'm going to lose. Just you wait.
You sound like you're taking my Mario Kart approach.
Well,
Here we go.
Well, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna do it.
Oh, so savage. That was like the most intense trash talk I've ever heard. Anyways, let's get back to the less interesting bit. Just, I don't know, something about the Sonic cast saying "lol, you got owned." Just, I don't know, just makes it feel super, super dated for me. Just, it's kind of cringe, for lack of a better word. It's just completely and utterly cringe-worthy to hear him see so much dated dialogue. Just hearing Tails saying that he's Telit Hacksaw, that sort of thing. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna... Okay, then I guess I'm just in last place now. Again, there's not really any reason to play as the technique characters, but I just think, oh. That probably wasn't the wrong time to use it, but I don't care. There we go, back in the lead again. Back in my rightful place. We'll say though, cornering with Silver kinda nice. It's like he actually goes where you want him to. At least in theory. When you drift to the very least, like, look at this. It's like you actually have control. Vector, what are you talking about? You're in last place. What in the god? Yeah, just, man, I miss Mume. Oh no! My team is dead! No one left to hold me back now! Yeah, that means I'm probably not gonna get any more boosts, is it? Alright, I guess I may as well, just keep driving and hope that, I don't die. Oh, nice. You ain't gonna get rid of me that easy. Get out of here. Get out of here immediately. It's Silver's time to try and be cool. Good luck with that. Again, there. I will say, at the very least, this does feel at least a little nice, I guess. Oh, look at all these rings. Wow. Oh yes, that's the radiation poisoning, Silver. That's no longer... Your psychokinesis is no longer the reason why you're glowing. Have fun with that. And... Oh. Very nearly got for all of that. Please, Silver's just levitate. Oh wait, he is just doing that. Alright, just gotta stay in the front. Okay, Big is dead, Knuckles is dead, Tails is dead. And yet, of course, Sonic is still in the race because of course he is. Okay, just gotta be sure I don't hit the clock handle this time. Part of me still kind of wishes a lot more of these levels ended up in Crossworlds, actually. Just completely invalidate this game. Because, like, stuff like this generally looks pretty cool and interesting, and... I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like the Pumpkin Mansion level when it comes to Crossworlds. Mostly just, I don't really like near the end where you just have that one bridge where you can very easily just fall off into a bottomless pit. I mean, bottomless pits in general, on a lot of the Crossworlds tracks, I don't really like. That on the water sections. Okay, I think I might have this in the bag, actually, just... Ooh. If you probably couldn't hear, there's actually fireworks going on in the background. Because it's getting to that time of year again, where there's just fireworks going off non-stop. Whether it's Diwali, whether it's Bonfire Night, there's just... Oh! There we go, cleared chapter 4. Anyways, next. Am I gonna have...
Good job out there, Silver. I said, good job out there.
You were holding me back this whole time.
Oh, thanks.
What are they trying to get at here? What are they trying to get at? Are they trying to say something about Silver, how he spaces out like that? Someone might take offense to that, you know. I mean, not me, just... It's like, what are they trying to do with Silver here? Refuse to believe that Silver... Okay. Here we are in Spagonia again. Market Street mirrored.
Silver has been acting kind of strange.
Oh, you think? Alright.
My engine is hot.
I'm starting to think that...
What is going on with you, Silver? I can tell something is on your mind.
Nah, it's just the autism.
I'm fine. It's just... something bad is gonna happen. I can't explain it. I just feel...
You had another vision from the Monado, didn't you?
Have your travels through time given you precognition?
Bill was piercing the fourth wall and distracted by me. I mean, I wouldn't put that past Silver.
Either way, I trust you. We will be ready.
It's like Blaze and Silver are the only wholesome ones here that aren't just absolutely drowning in irony. It's like Blaze is like the one character here that isn't terrible.
Silver, stay focused on the task at hand and
Also, what was that sort of Indian soap opera editing there?
You guys keep talking. See you at the finish line.
Oh, shut up, Sonic. Shut up, Ogilvy. You're not funny and nobody likes you. Again, chapter 5. And I'm still being told how to drift. Even though I've been doing it throughout the entire game. It really is like I'm playing Legends R again with just how little faith the game has in me. Get out of my way, Shadow. Okay, that was pretty funny how I just faceplanted into the wall and died. Shut up, Sonic. Oh, finally we get something to do with her heights. The fact that she doesn't like heights. It's like, finally we get something relating to that, and it's just the most milquetoast thing in the known universe. Yeah, it's supposed to be going this... Thanks a bunch, Amadeus Jr. Again, looks like Shadow's at it again. Fine. You want to play rough? We'll play rough.
I will do better next time.
What if there isn't a next time, Blaze, huh? What if this is your one opportunity and you blew it? Oh, well, Shadow's kind of screwed there. And we start... I ask myself the same question every day, Vector. Silver just looking like, whoa, the Iblis Twigger! Whatever that is nowadays. Honestly, just, this whole thing has just made me think that I haven't exactly been giving Blaze much time of day. It's just one of those things where, yeah, she's obviously one of the more interesting characters, just that she doesn't really show up at all. And usually doesn't really have a good reason to. Alright. I almost forgot that I have this, which breaks the game. I completely forgot you had to let go of the... It's like the game is so dull, I'm actually forgetting how to play it. Okay, at the very least it seems as though it's coming out on top. Oh no, how will I possibly get through this? You see the problem, right? Just registered this is rooftop. Oh, is it the music didn't immediately give it away? Also, I'm fairly certain this is another level, which... Wait, I already said this came back up in Cross Worlds. I mostly just remember the rooftop section at the end, which is a lot smaller and a lot more cramped in Cross Worlds. It's a running theme, don't you know? I mean, I will say at the very least this place has better music. You always feel dizzy, Silver. Just go home and have some chalky milk. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with your shadow this round. Focusing on the commentary enough, I didn't register the... Wait, there was commentary going on?
You have the data I sent you? Maintain radio silence until your mission is complete.
Yes, I'm going to sell this to advertisers.
It has his orders, Metal Sonic. While he carries them out, let's wipe the track up with these losers.
Is it weird that I get jealous when I see the boss hanging out with other robots?
Very weird, considering he can't stand you.
Nobody can stand you. I still don't know why you're in this series. Yay, we win. Okay, oh boy. Use at least 35 wisps. Okay. What do we want to do? Okay, let's just... I don't think it necessarily matters which direction we go. Let's just go this way. I'm going to be playing as Omo Chow. Because why not? Or just Chow. Sure. Pushing boxes make the move.
Yeah, I know. I just need to get the hang of that slingshot move. It's all about the timing.
Hey, it looks like there's a big guy hiding over there in the shadows.
Oh no, honestly, the Chow driving is probably the best bit. I remember that they're released in Overdrive, the Chow being an absolute menace. That was like the best part. Seeing these like cute little water balloons just with murderous intent. It's the most endearing and entertaining thing in this game.
I think I'm getting the hang of these moves.
Froggy always says that practice makes perfect.
The frog talks. This is the first time I'm hearing it. Wow, look at all those stock images over there, trying to remind you of the art style from the classic games. Because that's apparently all this series is good for. I mean, I do appreciate at the very least we're seemingly not getting Green Hill Chemical Plant and Sky Sanctuary anymore after Frontiers. Though Crossworlds will probably be the most opportune place for them to show up, I'm just gonna say. Instead, we're just gonna be getting Radical Highway now. They're just replacing classic nostalgia with Dreamcast nostalgia. And not putting any substance in still. Or at least barely any substance as far as I'm aware. There's a lot of fireworks going on outside. I'd be surprised if you couldn't hear them just exploding and fizzing and banging outside. Also, kind of weird that for the little text indicator there, it doesn't use Omocho, even though he's the one talking.
You're not stopping me.
That was the worst throw ever of all time. Okay, so that's Blaze out from by the looks of it. Looks like we're gonna have to get a little bit serious. Yeah, I feel this track is another one which I feel would have been pretty interesting to see in Cross Worlds. Just looks so much more visibly distinct than Blizzard Valley. Blizzard Valley just seems like one of the more boring levels, in all honesty. Thank you. It's like one of the few shortcuts in the entire game, I think, from the looks of it. Could be wrong, but that's how it feels. It's just... wow, a shortcut. There's something actually interesting going on. These races still feel like they go on forever. Let's actually try going this way. Why not? Oh yeah, that was a thing, wasn't it? Technique characters are unaffected by terrain. Take my items! See, listen to this music. Just how fast-paced it is for total non-interesting stuff going on here, aside from... what exactly is this machine here? What exactly is this apparatus? I'm surprised it didn't crash into the wall and die there. I'm still gonna keep offering it. Or, I could just use it to counteract that eagle, I guess. Tech. A safe driver. Oh no, did I laugh at this game that... the device trademark. Yeah, we'll just go with that. There we go, we win. Everyone else may as well have not turned up at all. Like, even the hero chow's getting on the violence. Which is kind of strange now if you think about it. There we go, we win. Yay. Also, note that there's just an egg pawn there.
To that big guy. I wonder what he was doing.
What did you say, Big?
Oh, the froggy cloud is gone.
There isn't a cloud here, we're in a cave. Honestly, this guy. Alright.
The pieces are falling into place.
Or are they, Vector? Or are you just gonna be absolutely wrong here because you don't have Espio backing you up? I will admit, though, his card is pretty cool looking.
Let's get the show on the road.
Again, though, it's just not the same without Cream holding the prospect of Vanilla going on a date with him over his head. With Vector just desperately willing to sacrifice any and all prospects of the Chaotix eating tonight in order to get with Vanilla.
I would say you are here for other reasons besides winning.
What? No, I'm totally here to win the money.
Vector, I am a princess. People lie to me daily. It is my job to find the truth, so I know who I can trust.
You know, that and governing a kingdom.
Savvy, princess. All right, you got me. Truth is, I'm here because Tails contacted me when they first met this Dodonpa guy. He wanted me to get the dirt on him.
It's like, they're actually pointing out the fact that Vector is indeed a detective, even though Espio was originally the detective. Good taste and to have some self-respect. I don't know, guy. I don't know. When you're constantly living off of dry ramen, then...
But I'm still in it to win it.
The only way to go is up. Or something. Alright, let's just win the race with good old, probably the most relatable character here, in all honesty. Also, did Eggport just die there? I mean, I get it, but still. Out of my way. It's like Vector's one of the few characters here that I expect to be funny. Is the thing. I think I've already mentioned so many times about how Vector basically just peaked in Sonic X along with the rest of the Chaotix, and I really do just kind of... Oh wait, I'm a power character and just smash through these. It's like, who needs to learn how to steer where you can just crash through walls like the Kool-Aid Man? Well, but I do kind of like this remix of Casino Park. This has a fair bit of energy to it as well. Again, imagine one of those corners just flattening one of the racers here. They're just stuck for the entire race, just flattened under a massive coin. Oh, there's the Team Chaotix theme. Like, remember when they were funny and cool and relevant? Me neither. Wait, is that a Sonic... That's a stock Sonic Advance picture of Knuckles there. I just saw that. Keep up, all of you. What sort of track would you be in this game, Stan? Technique... honestly, I kind of resonate more with power, to be honest. Just one brain cell driving through everything. Like, that's the sort of guy I want to be. Just... Wait, that eagle didn't hit me? Yes, just... It's just Blaze is talking to the Sonic community at this point. Just get used to Crossworlds and its writing, because that's as good as it's gonna get from here on out. I just gotta remember, like in Crossworlds, sometimes it benefits to take your hand off of the gas pedal. Or as we call it around here, the throttle. There we go, we win. And it probably says something a lot that the team which features Silver on it is probably the team in this game I hate the least. Because, like, that's how low the bar is. I'm actually liking something involving Silver.
Now that's teamwork.
So, did you find anything out?
SBO and Charmy are following up on a few things.
Oh, don't worry, they're totally here, guys.
Soon. Then we'll see who this Dodonpa guy really is.
Oh, I'm on the edge of my seat. We're just gonna go this way. Oh boy, another Grand Prix. Ah.
What a great crowd for this race!
Yeah, let's play as a... Yeah, I'm just gonna gravitate more towards the character that shows up at the start of the thing. Because why not?
Chat, I need your help.
Of course! What can I do for you?
Something bad is coming. Soon. I can
The
feel
correct American term is the go faster, but I mean, that's technically not wrong.
the whole track.
One person can't walk the whole track, but a whole lot of people can walk one track. Or in this case, many towns.
Ah yes, I summon the many hordes of my children.
Look at the stand. The Chow are watching the race. Both Hero Chow and Dark Chow.
Not the neutral Chow though, they can go to hell.
That will be your signal.
Man, I wonder if this Dodon Ray guy is up to something. Gee, I really wonder if this is better.
You were actually pretty helpful.
It's like we definitely don't have another game out which answers this question off the bat. Omo Chow is yeah, Omo Chow knows everything. Like, did you know that the doctor's mustache is fake? Did you know?
The Chow are here at the race.
Yeah, they're here, and I think they're actually models for once, unlike Cross Worlds. Could be wrong. Out of the way, out of the way. Game, I know what I'm doing. You don't need to handhold me at this point. Oh no, hey, it's King Boom Boo, looking a lot bigger than he did in Cross Worlds. I mean, I guess in the context of when this came out, I can appreciate at the very least him being here. It's like, hey, it's something that I actually remember from the good old days, back when the series was good. Also, yeah, just... Sorry, just vibing out to the music here a little bit. It's good. And that it's basically just Sandopolis Zone. Except composed by Jun Senoi, so obviously it's good. Honestly, it's just sort of making me wish I was playing Sonic 3 again. You know, a good game. That's it, just hand every single item out known to man. Shocked there's a remix of Sandopolis? Really? It's from the classics, obviously it's not off the table. And it's one of the Sonic and Knuckles tracks, so you don't have to worry about copyrights. I mean, if it was Launch Base or Ice Cap, then sure, but not Sandopolis. Definitely not Sandopolis. There we go, there's the turn. I remembered. And for that I'm rewarded an invincibility. Except not really, I got gypped. Thanks, game. Usually a lot of remixes for 2, but not free. I mean, I suppose that's fair, but, I don't know. When it comes to Sonic and Knuckles specifically, I feel that doesn't really apply. Because, of course, you got Mushroom Hill, you got Sky Sanctuary, you got Big Arm, and you got Sandopolis. And, I kind of want to say Flying Battery as well, but I don't remember. I mean, there was Lava Reef as well from, Mania. If you want to count that. I have no idea how I did fall off there. Oh, it's actually Blaze. That's a surprise. I would have thought it would be Shadow. Dagnammit, Vector. How did you run into that? That was like the easiest thing to avoid. That's it, just gotta keep building up that meter. That means more than items at this point. Also, what is that dance that he's doing right there? What is that? What even is that? Alright, time to win the race. Yay! Now we gotta go for even more. It just keeps going and going and going. We'll say at the very least, R is probably going to be a lot more interesting. I remember it being a lot shorter. And then I was pretty sure I was able to, like, 100% in, like, 2 hours? Okay, this is a pretty decent... I like this remix of Holoska. Again, would have really liked to have seen this in Crossworld over Blizzard Island. Blizzard Valley, that was it. I don't know why, just I really find Blizzard Valley to be kind of a visually boring stage compared to whatever the hell's going on here. It just looks so visually distinct and really seems like something you'd see from a Crossworld. I suppose that's maybe the point, so... Maybe I'd rather have this over Golden Temple. Because I'm gonna be honest, whilst visually cool and reminiscent of something out of Destiny, I don't really like playing Golden Temple. Again, just generally don't really like the water stages. Rude. It just goes on and on, my friend. Like, heck, if this one, it honestly feels as though grinding in Crossworlds is a lot more interesting than this, and that's just going through the same track there over and over and over again, except there's a lot more distinct stuff going on, mostly just because you actually do visit a different track each time. Out of the way, Silver. Not sure this is... I don't know, just having crowds around this sporting event taking place next to a currently erupting volcano. This is something that just seems... Maybe this wasn't the best of ideas, especially considering this whole place looks like it's about to fall apart. Feel as though this was taken and used in Blizzard Valley, though, that whole part with the shipping containers. Like, elements of this place were taken for Crossworld, but I kind of wish they just did it wholesale. Let's see if I can take a peek at the chat here real quick. Thanks, game. I know it's the wrong way. Also, I think we're about to lose this badly. Amy, get out of my way! Amy, you're gonna doom us all! Why do they put colors into my Unleashed? Because Colors is the only worthwhile game, apparently. It's the one everybody seemed to like in terms of Metacritic score, so obviously we have to bring it up. Vector, what are you doing? Alright, fine, it looks like I'm gonna have to salvage this. Oh, that was... You know, actual interesting stuff happened there for a second. Fancy customize your Vic? Nope. Not really. Game doesn't warrant it. There we go. Mirrored Sky Road. Ooh, daring today, aren't we, sir? Alright, time to do more flips. Again, just looking at the balloons, you can really tell it's like, ah yes, the only worthwhile characters here are Sonic and Shadow. Like, nobody cares about Blaze, nobody cares about Silver, nobody cares about Knuckles, nobody cares about Tails. Nobody cares about Amy, just nobody cares about anybody but these two. Kinda makes you wonder why they didn't just make a game with only those two in it. So I'm not sure what it is, but something about Sky Road always made me think this also took place in Spagonia. I mean, I guess I'm considering Market Street it technically does, is just looks a lot more distinct. And it's definitely one of my favorite tracks from, at least one of my favorite cross-world tracks from Crossworlds, so... Metal! I'm trying to win here. I'm trying to progress the plot so I don't have to play this again. Go away. Did I do that? Big, how did you just... How did you just teleport in front of me? What the fluff? Someone struggling while to log into the Microsoft account with a portal Xbox console just... Oh. Solution to that problem was a portal Xbox console after Man. Xbox just really can't seem to win nowadays, can they? It's like... I don't know the full details of what just happened, I just know that they basically just committed corporate Sudoku. Because they realized, oh, people can just play all their games on PC. So why would we bother even making a console in that case? Again, the blue shell of this game. How was anybody supposed to dodge that, I wonder? Alright, let's get on with it. And try until your mind can't take it anymore. I don't know, for some reason that's just been a real brainworm for me, just for the longest time. I see that you're basically buying a portable Nunux PC, you can just strip it down to whatever you want. Ah, neat. Sounds like we're about to get into a rave. Something I've noticed with just a lot of music in both this game and in Crossworlds, just... yes, just casually break out into a rave in the middle of the race. Springtime for who in Germany? I'm not gonna finish that sentence, mostly just because I'm fairly certain I'm not allowed to on this site. Squeak! Alright, I think Silver's trying to come in for a clutch win. He says being the furthest behind. That Shadow loves seeing the giant balloon of his... I mean, I'm fairly certain this version of Shadow certainly did. You know, the one who is basically Vegeta. There we go. Yay, that's another race out of the bunch. I really do not see... Yeah, I guess they just realized, oh, we kind of just screwed ourselves with the naming scheme of the Xboxes, so where can we really go from here? I guess we can go into the portable market, like everyone else is doing with the Switch and the Vita. Just cut immediately to... Silver not winning this race is the Iblis trigger. In which case it's probably been triggered several times over. Because, once again, Silver can just not catch a break. Especially considering the news that's apparently going around that, yes, we are indeed getting a year of Amy next. Which, honestly, given the ending to Sonic 3 is something that I kind of expected, to be brutally honest. It just kind of find it funny just how Silver fans can just never win. It's like tragically comedic. It's just Schadenfreude, really. Just, oh, maybe Silver will get something good this time around. Maybe you'll see. You'll all see, and he never does. It's sad, but it's funny. That's what I'm trying to get at. Also, yeah, this track is also kind of funky. Like, from a visual standpoint, I like the tracks. It's just the actual layouts and driving on them isn't particularly interesting. You saved me! Alright, time for you all to actually do something. Come on, climb up the ranks. I cannot push bomb cart myself. Honestly, at this point, even I feel kind of bad about Silver, to be perfectly honest, because, I mean, sure, with a lot of stuff I've heard about Crossworlds, he has the potential to be something pretty cool, but at the same time, potential that is not acted upon is pointless. Like, you act on the potential and make something awesome out of it, and... or you do nothing with that potential, and thus Silver remains nothing. Is the best way I can put it. Just... Sure, you could say it has potential, it only matters if something is actually done that capitalizes on that potential. And that's all I'll really say about it, because, again, kind of feel bad about Silver, to be perfectly honest, at this point. It's just... I joke about Silver a lot, just... I guess there is just sort of a sense of, you know, maybe it isn't as warranted. Maybe it just becomes a point where it stops being funny and just starts being cruel. It's like kicking a puppy. I think it's a good way of putting it. It's like kicking a puppy. Silver at this point is just like a blind puppy. I think it's a good way of putting it. Also, is this over yet? Honestly, I kind of wish that... I kind of feel that a lot of these races would have been better off if they were 2 laps, just by how long a lot of the tracks are. It's like, as soon as you get to the end of the second lap, I'm fairly certain by that time a lap in Crossworlds would already be over. An entire race in Crossworlds would already be over, sorry. Alright, let's... Let's try not to fall off the track. I mean, one would certainly hope, Amelia. No use crashing into a wall at 100 miles an hour with your eyes closed. It's like kicking a plastic bottle. Nah, I think at least kicking a plastic bottle can be kind of fun. Which is why I don't necessarily feel bad for wrecking on the Deadly Six. It's like there's so little substance of those guys that... Yeah, oh, again, supposedly super difficult to dodge. Okay, is it over yet? Is it over yet? Is it over yet? Silver's like kicking a cinder block, no one's enjoying it. Well, I suppose that's one way of putting it. Okay, I think it... Yeah, it's over. Okay, next.
Very soon I'll have what I want. There's no way this plan can fail.
Much like all the other ones.
Oh, there's plenty of ways it could fail, boss.
Here we go. Here we go.
What did I say about making failure lists?
Aren't these two just so funny and endearing, you guys?
Aw, I like lists.
I'm gonna be brutally honest, I kind of feel that you have a lot more opportunities for comedy with Robotnik interacting with Sage, because I know the reason why they have Orbot and Cubot there, so they can have somebody for Robotnik to bounce off of, like good old Scratch and Grounder in the past, but honestly, Sage being completely on board with whatever Robotnik's up to, just regardless of how illogical it is, I feel has the capacity to also be quite hilarious.
Big crowd of chow for this race.
These tracks do all go... Yeah, exactly, they do go on for a while. This game doesn't even have a 150cc thing cut. Well, last I checked, it went up to 200cc in some circumstances.
Cool, I'm so ready.
Really don't like Roger's performance in this. Oh look, it's the stock sound effects from SA2.
Those chow in the stands are going crazy. What are they pointing at? Is somebody hiding over there?
Oh no, it's the Undertaker hiding in the shadows. He's pointing to the WrestleMania sign. Oh look, it's Discount Bowser. You remember Discount Bowser? Remember?
Keeps getting better and better, and by better I mean worse.
Thanks for explaining the sarcasm, Sonic.
What? No! I'm totally shocked that he's here, and I totally didn't ask him to do a secret task for me.
Yeah, let's just get on with it.
Here, Zavok, you might as well race on my team.
Didn't Zavok try to kill him, though? It's like in Lost World, Zavok immediately turned on Robotnik and tried to kill him. Why is he even siding with Robotnik in the first place? Again, yeah, when it comes to Orbot and Cubot, I generally feel that with the angle that they're going with Sage, a lot more opportunities to be comedic in that sense. Also, he has Discount Bowser's now here with his pecs. Okay, I think we're going this way. That's so we don't suffer the wrath of the Balrog. Out of the way, Metal. Yeah, I really do gotta love that burst power up. This is like, oh, what's that? You guys got beat down? Here, get beat down some more. It's the kick you while you're down power-up. Yeah, if you can keep up, Knuckles. Out of the way, Robotnik. Oh, prick. Alright, let's just get this over with. The move is on! The tiger's in the cage! Haha, he's so funny, isn't he? So I could definitely use some air conditioning. Just, Oh, Shadow's dead. Robotnik's dead. Yes! Zavok is dead! Finally! The series can be good again. That's like the happiest I've been this entire game so far. Please just let this race in. Ah yes, that's just me with every single race here. Honestly, by comparison, I kind of feel that the race length in Crossworlds is honestly a lot more, I suppose, preferable. I don't want to say it's perfect because nothing's perfect, but it's definitely a lot better. It doesn't outstay its welcome, and tracks are still mostly quite substantial. Is it over yet? No. Oh, Amy's dead. Oh, yay, we finally defeated Metal. The world is at peace. The evil is defeated. Why don't you just make it a Terminator version of himself? I mean, depending on who you ask, I'm fairly certain that Metal Sonic is technically a Terminator. I mean, at least he was in Fleetway, the Sonic Terminator. Metal Sonic status scrapped. I just realized we're on a volcano level as well, it's just like the OVA. Metal! I'm just trying to think what would be a good Metal Sonic voice, considering he doesn't have any. Okay. Yay, it's over. And of course Knuckles is just struggling in the back because Knuckles is apparently dumb as a box of rocks. There we go. Chapter 5 over and done with. Yeah, the OVA was... Yeah. I'm just gonna say this right now. Metal Sonic peaked in the OVA. It's like the one time he was actually... it's like the one time Metal was actually threatening. The Yarny voice... I'm saving that for Omega, though. What do you expect? He's fluffing massive. If you really want to call him his daddy, you may as well have called him Zor. So I could take much pleasure in grinding him into the dirt.
Really? You think? I'm surrounded by idiots.
Yes, that's me playing this game. Okay, next. The kidnapping. Never use a wisp. Well, I haven't been really using that many wisps anyway, so... Alright.
These races are beginning to take their toll.
You're telling me, Rouge. Good God. Zavok his first draft character design? Well, yeah, he's basically just Bowser. It's like, in the designing stage, they just went, you know, we're making Sonic Lost World basically a Mario game, so what better way to capitalize on that and give him some Koopalings to fight? And so Zavok is basically just Bowser.
Wow, this race is getting more and more brutal. I'm exhausted.
You and me both, Amelia.
They brought in Zavok and upped the ante. We need to make our move.
Yes, we need to kill everyone.
What move? We don't have any moves yet. I'm not worried about Zavok. We beat him before, we'll beat him again.
Oh, correction, I beat him before.
We still don't know what they want.
Like Xena?
Or what their end game.
Well, of course you're like Xenaville. She's like the one city that people actually care about.
It's always Eggman.
And only for one very obvious reason. The same reason Rouge is still relevant.
Keep racing.
I'm going to need a vacation after all this.
Don't even know what the Deadly Six looks like. Good. Probably good. Yeah, they are basically just the discount Koopalings.
Stay focused, team. We got this.
Oh yeah, I'm fairly certain this is another track that they reused for Cross Worlds. Only I think you go for it backwards. Could be wrong.
You're the sweetest.
Oh, so immediately Sonic gets stuck in the sand. I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere. Not like here, where everything's soft and smooth. Draw characters that represent the 7 deadly sins of these bodies. Oh yeah, I think that's it. Maybe that was kind of the point. Okay, let's go this way. Still think the lighting's kind of weird here. Hold still, you devil! Oh yeah, I can just skip over terrain, can't I? Out of the way, Big. Ah yes, fabulous. Yeah, I'm just gonna scalp. Yeah, it's like I completely scalped those wisps. Just completely just sold them on. Like they're trading cards. Well, I guess we're gonna lose now. Yeah, let me just skip across the water real quick, because I can do that, apparently. It's like I'm the only one here that can actually do anything. Oh, they're getting stuck. They're getting stuck. I don't know, how can we possibly avoid this hazardous obstacle? I think I made my point already. Quake kinda sucks. Oh hey, it's the security hall music. You remember security hall when Rouge said 5 minutes would be plenty? When clearly 5 minutes was not plenty. They made the back of Rouge's car slimmer. Oh yeah, compared to SA2, where it just looked like a massive pingus. I remember. Lighting is way too bright here, Rouge, and the bright white car doesn't help. Nope, it definitely does not, especially with whatever happened there. Like, you can see that, right? You can see just how the lighting is just aligned there. You're not gonna stop me. You will not stop me. You will stop me. There we go. I collect all the Team Adventure Mode keys. Probably not going to manage that. I think we might just scrape by here. Yes.
Events are unfolding beautifully.
Oh yes, everything's going all according to cake.
I'm getting everything I could have hoped for, and more.
I'm going to sell this to every advertiser in the galaxy. And I'm definitely not a villain. Alright, perform at least 5 successful rival takedowns.
Racers, test your limits. That's it.
Okay, I guess we're going this way. Let's play as Omega some. You know what, let's play as Vector.
That's it. I'm done racing for this old man. I want some answers, and I want them now. Tell us what's going on, Tanuki, or you're going down.
I'm legitimately going to punch you in the face.
Is showing his true colors.
Yeah, this one I also want to punch him in the face.
Cool your jets, Knuckles. I just got the report from Espio about who Dodonpa really is.
He's a genius billionaire playboy philanthropist.
It says here Dodonpa is the president of Donpa Motors?
No!
They're the biggest automobile corporation in the universe.
How do you know this, Amelia? How does anybody know this intergalactic automotive corporation when the whole time we've just been on Earth? How?
I told you he was nice, and he's a king. Those are both good.
I mean, Scourge was a king. Would you call him nice? Yeah, exactly. Elon Musk owns Tesla. It's like, no, Elon Musk owns Tesla. It's like the game is actually mocking you for thinking there was actually a story going on here. It's, you know, it's just like Legend of Zar, where it's just like, oh, this shady corporation is definitely the villain, and the game is like, nope, you're an idiot. No, they're not the villains, and you're an idiot for thinking so. Spoilers, by the way. Not that I necessarily care. I mean, it's a Pokemon plot, right? Nobody cares about the story in Pokemon games. Except when they used to, but shut up. Pokemon fan standards are in the floor as it is. The only way to go is down, baby, down. You're gonna pay $70 alongside the other 500 or so for the console, and you're gonna like it. Alright, I think I'm down for... Yep, water's definitely a thing that exists in the universe. Yes. Thorn in their sides, baby. Oh yeah, what is going on with Blaze? You're just sort of hanging back there, just Alright, Silver, you're actually being useful for once. That was like the slowest drift I've ever seen. Who's just here to make bounce out enough to make the car being slimmer? Sure, let's go with that. Or, you know, they could just, I don't know, change Rouge designs to generally be more curvy without having... Without the big boob, I'm pretty sure people wouldn't mind. Anyways. There's not really much going on here, so we may as well talk a little bit more about Legend Zar. What should we talk about with regards to Legend Zar, though? Because we've already gone over... I suppose that's another thing, actually, now that I think about it. Just... I'm not sure if it's just me, but a lot of the megas in Legend Zar seem a lot more underwhelming and undercooked compared to... compared to X and Y, on average at the very least. It's like, there weren't all winners in X and Y, and there are at least some decent ones, I'm fairly certain, in Legend Zar. At least I assume so. I haven't, I need to go back and look at them all, actually. It's just, in all essence, the bad ones are the ones that really sort of stick out. Just for how bad they are. Like, they just gave Skarmory big feet, and that's it. Like, I kind of like the idea of a Mega Skarmory that's golden, even though, considering it's not leftovers, there's no real reason to use Mega Skarmory. And I suppose it probably just depends on the ability, but it's like, there's no reason why you'd ever want to run Skarmory without leftovers, as far as I'm aware. Or maybe Rocky Helmet. I mean, who knows? Maybe Mega Skarmory has an ability that's like Rocky Helmet. Who knows? Into the abyss I go. I mean, for what I've seen of their release, Mega Frostlass at their release seems pretty neat. It seems like one of those particular Pokemon where it's like, yeah. Considering Glalie, it makes sense that you get a Mega, but... I don't know, though. I'm not sure many people were asking for a Mega Starmie. Get access to Mega Starmie's model, so you can put Everstock Maximum Dance Animation on. Yeah, that would be pretty amazing. You know what, let's have a look at the new Megas, actually. Let's look them up real quick whilst this is going on.
Way to go, guys!
Yay, we win again!
It's good to know you're not on Eggman's side.
Sides? I am on no sides and on all sides. I only want perfection.
Oh, shut up, you pretentious prick. Alright, next.
I feel better about Dodonpaw, but I have a lot of questions. I love a challenge. Okay, so you're the president of an automotive corporation, but why are you holding these races? And why did you invite us so secretively?
This plot was yeah, exactly. It was a massive waste of time.
We are creating the fastest, most powerful engine in the universe. I'm calling it the Ultimate Energy Engine. Very secret, very hush-hush.
Except talking about it with Robotnik.
Don't you have facilities and people to do these races?
Yeah, it's like, why are we even here?
You need help from the best. Hence, you and your friends.
Even though we're mostly known for doing stuff on foot.
So, one more question. Since you're a kid,
Oh, there we go. We gotta get the jewels in. Oh yeah, Mega Evolutions. No idea what they were thinking of with Mega Feraligatr. Or Mega... I mean, I do kind of like the wings on Mega Clefable, but aside from that, everything else is no. The Tree Bell is just... I can make several jokes. Meganium, that's fine. Skarmory, just big feet. Embor. Yeah, X-Control, that one was just kind of messed up. Scrafty I kinda like, Electros I kinda like, Chandelure, yes. Still prefer Ash Greninja over Mega Greninja. Looks like there's a lot of the good stuff right before every dialogue. Baby, you know it. Oh yes, that's the one thing we're going with, aside from, you know, the eye candy aspect. I don't remember what the whole multipliers thing did. Tritableness. Okay, so going for the red ones just gives the score bonus over there. Okay. Nice in case you're aiming to combo a whole bunch of stuff at once. I guess it's more sort of the case that the red ones are the harder ones to get. Alright, let's see how badly I did. Quality of the Mega Illusions goes wildly up and down. Yeah, I think that's a good way of putting it. Okay, we're past that. Let's move on. No, I don't want to replay the race. Do I have to? Man. There's no stragglers here, Rouge. You're the only one here. Ow. Okay, I'm just going to exit. Can we move on? Yes, I want to... Can we move on, please? Dagnammit. I just want to get on with the game. I don't want to be stuck here. Okay, I can skip. Good.
When this is all over.
Okay, so I guess I just have to get silver rank. Alright, we're gonna be here for a little bit, I think. There's no one else here, Rouge. It's just you. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. I'm fairly certain there would be a better car for these sorts of Daredevil trials, but honestly I don't really care all that much. Come on, game. Well, I think we're just gonna be here for a little bit. Alright, let's just keep going. Also really like the fact that they just reuse Mania music for the results screen. Gotta love it. I suppose that is an interesting thought. What if I just turn off the game at this point? Because it's like, I don't think the plot is necessarily going to be going anywhere. Like, I don't think anyone would blame me for turning this off. But no, I will soldier on because because of obligations and whatnot. I guess. I think the game wants me to go this way. I have a feeling. Yeah, I don't think... Like how you didn't say stop the race, just outright turn the screen off black screen. Yeah. Just turn it off and go play something else. I think we might be in for... You know, can we do something else? Can we do something else? We can do something else.
Test your limits.
I don't have to play Daredevil. Screw you, game. Let's play as Keanu.
No more waiting. Time to race.
That's it. I'm done racing. Tell us what's going on to...
The angry
We've been through this before. We've gone over this game. All right, let's just do some more racing.
Now that I threw out.
Here we go again. Particularly drag, yeah, to say the least. I'm just thinking. Hopefully we're not gonna have to do any more. Hopefully we're in a situation where we can just skip all the Daredevil races, because I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like them. What do you think you're doing, Knuckles?
Do I have to shove you aside?
Careful, fool! You're messing with the Prince of All Saiyans!
You're gonna regret challenging us.
And by that I mean me. I'm the only one that matters.
These guys make me nervous.
Move. The ultimate life form needs to pass. My team and I are gonna roll over you. Someone take this risk.
Yes, take this thing off me. I don't need it. Oh, there's All Hill Shadow again. It's like the one music track Shadow's known for.
Whoa, that's fast.
Someone take this risk.
You're somebody, anybody. Even Knuckles doesn't want to play the game anymore. I can't exactly blame him. I checked out last stream. It's like, is there a particular reason why you'd want to pick this up over Crossworlds? No. Like, even then, if you really were objecting to the $70 price tag on Crossworlds, I'm fairly certain you can still get a fair bit of mileage out of just playing All-Stars Racing Transform still. With its out-of-the-box, just completely sort of Looney Tunes-esque roster featuring my favorite Sonic character, T-42 Heavy Weapons Guy. Like, even the power-ups here seem a lot super generic as well.
I'm up and running.
Oh, that was that was Omo Chow by the looks of it. All right, let's see if we can catch up. As he's busy bumping into walls. There we go. All right, can we continue on with this joke? Can you feel the sunshine? No, it's nighttime.
You guys did better than I expected.
Yes, it's almost as though I'm not the one completely.
No, you're not on Eggman's side.
Yeah, just skip that. We've already been for this. 50 rarely came. It's Alright, let's just play this as well. We'll play as Ogilvy. What is this? What is this anyway? Okay, it's just another race.
Sweet, let's do this.
I'm at least taking solace in the fact that the game is nearly over. There's like there's 6 chapters, like 1 more after this, and then I never have to play this again. Oh, Sonic, you think you're so quirky, acting like an absolute toddler. Thinking everybody really is a big fan of the whole Hooba Dooba thing, when nobody ever was. At least nobody worth talking about. I do gotta ask in retrospect, was there anybody who was legitimately asking for this sort of writing for the series? Like, I know a lot of people were against the sort of melodramatic stuff from 06 and Black Knight and whatnot, but fair enough, but... I don't remember people really complaining a lot about how the writing was in games like Unleashed, and I think most people would prefer we go back to that. I mean, I certainly wouldn't mind. At least there, we weren't constantly getting bombarded with references left and right. And jokes had room to breathe and were funny. And weren't I think that's a perfectly good means of describing the humor in this game. It's completely just juvenile. The sort of most, oh, this is a series about a dumb blue hedgehog meant for kids sort of humor. Even though most kids got into Sonic because they saw it as the more mature alternative, mature/cool alternative to Mario. The main thing I'm trying to get is that kids don't like being treated like kids. And the Sonic series, I feel, was sort of a safe outlet for that, allowing kids in a more sort of safe, controlled environment to explore mature themes, like... Obviously, Black Knight is the best example of that. You know, just... its whole thing about going into the themes of mortality and whatnot. Whereas here, it's just... there's nothing of substance being gained here. Honestly, once I'm done playing this game, I'm probably just gonna forget I ever played it. At least that's how it feels. Yeah, it's like, Sonic's just like, yeah, I know you're all pretty much useless. I know I'm the only character worth a damn here, so I guess I'll just be magnanimous and save your sorry hides. At least that's the impression I get. I heard that, Amy. Out of the way, Amelia. I may as well come out and say it. I think this is probably my favorite track in the game. It's just so visually nice. The way you get just see a lot of the track just suspended in midair like this, just really just feels like a proper roller coaster, which I think is the main thing. You'll join her later, also, Rand. That seems like such an un-Sonic thing to say. And then again, who the hell even says also Rand, who isn't Xemnas? Just like, what an odd thing to say. If light and darkness are eternal, then surely we nothings can be the same. I mean, sure, light and darkness are eternal, but that doesn't mean you're eternal, Sonic. No more eternal than that radiance of yours. I don't know where I'm going with this. I think I'm losing my mind a little bit. Alright, I guess Knuckles is just gonna win the race now. Or not. Because I have to be the main star, don't you know? I'm the only character people care about in this series. I should know I'm the only character that's been playable in a game since like 2010.
Great work, guys.
Yay, can we proceed now? Can we get on with the game? I just realized I'm gonna have to. That was a complete waste of time. Alright, what's the best strategy for Daredevil stages?
I feel...
That whole thing was just completely pointless, a living nightmare. Let's just have a look, see what the recommendation for carts is. If the video will load. Okay, it just seems to be speed character. Let's go with Keanu. Yeah, let's go with Keanu. Skip that. Well, I guess we're just gonna be stuck here until I decide to just give up on the game and never play it again. Here we go, everybody! At least Shadow seems to be taking this a little bit more seriously. Well, I just screwed that up immediately. Isn't this just the most fun you've ever seen in a video game? I'm completely ecstatic. There we go, actually did the thing. And immediately just bumped into a lamppost, great. Sleek. Yeah, still have no idea what I'm getting wrong here. This mode fluffing sucks. Alright, I guess we're just gonna be here for the rest of the time. Saddle in, ladies and gentlemen. At this point, I feel kind of compelled to just stop commentary until we succeed. I feel I would have gotten it. Yep. Alright, let's just run it again.
You get in my way. See you at the finish line.
Okay, finally it's over. No, you don't say, Omo Chow.
One cannot create something without information, and I have gathered much information from your races.
You actually kind of suck, actually. I'm probably gonna have to run this whole thing again. Except with people who actually know how to race. What was I thinking? I probably should have asked Mario for this instead.
To the creation of my ultimate energy engine. Well, that's good to know.
Oh boy, I wonder what's gonna happen next. Alright, here we go again.
Thinking that the Donpaw was up to no good.
Yeah, you all should feel pretty stupid thinking he was evil as well.
So pumped to do this.
It's like we're mocking you for thinking this was actually gonna have a plot. At this one, I'm kind of glad the Crossworlds didn't bother. If this is like the bar that we could have expected from a plot in Crossworlds, I'm glad they just decided, you know what, let's just not have one.
Indeed, I've been devoting myself to the racing industry for the development of new technologies and universal...
Where do you think he got that leopard skin coat from? That little cloak? It's like, what creature did he have to skin for that?
Sorry about the whole he must be working with Eggman thing. I guess we got kind of judgy on you.
I don't remember judging him.
What you think of me is unimportant. Only the engine matters. And to that end...
Another brutally difficult race?
Ah, you're beginning to understand me.
The teamwork could save the world, huh, guys?
That's what I'm talking.
It's like, who knew that teamwork could save the world? Says Amy, who was in Sonic Heroes. It's like, how do you not know this already, Amelia? You were there. You saw what the real superpower of teamwork destroy metal. It's like nothing matters in this series anymore. Or at least it didn't until, I guess, Flynn decided that everything matters actually, so shut up. We're gonna drive it into your head constantly to make you remember that it matters, even though it probably doesn't matter as much as he thinks it does. Gonna be brutally honest. Is anyone even still watching? I mean, I don't blame you if you decide to just stop. This is like the most nothing burger game I've played in a long time. Upsy daisy. Are you like shiny things? And drinking Frosted Jack? Yeah, now I'm just imagining Tails doing that whole limey clip of where he just constantly comes across those balls of Frosty Jacks in the park and just starts cackling insanely. And it would reenact it here, but I'm not sure if the mic would necessarily appreciate that. More specifically, your ears. It's no halation, remember? No idea if this is even a good route to take, I'm just taking it regardless. Still here. I mean, I wouldn't exactly blame you for left, that was awful. Oh no, how can we possibly dodge this? Well, thanks, Amelia, for wait, does the Quake power-up even affect power-type characters? I'm starting to think maybe it doesn't. Do people really do prefer the SA2 version of Tails' theme? I've heard they exist. I mean, obviously I resonate a lot more with the SA1 version of the theme, but... I'm mostly just joking about how the SA2 version just sounds an awful lot like Snow Halation. I'll probably link you the video a little bit later. But... it's one of those things where it's just like... for some reason they keep bringing it back, like that version of the theme's also in Cross Worlds. Even though the SA1 version is better. And actually appeared in a good game like Black Knight. I mean, maybe that's... you know what I mean. Maybe not good game, but better game than this. There we go, now it's over. Okay, we're actually progressing now, I think.
Now that everybody agrees that Dodanpa's a good guy, we can focus on racing, right?
No.
You and I have some unresolved business.
We still have a score to settle, brother.
and the only place to resolve it is at the finish line.
Well, you know, at the top of an oil rig.
You guys never stop, do you?
Where we just punch each other for 40 minutes and then kiss.
You don't win by stopping, you win by going.
I wasn't talking about racing, son.
Please shut up about this, Sonic Lamau.
His intentions.
It's not my fault. It's just Roger being Roger. He's Rogering us. Oh boy, another Grand Prix. Hey guys, ain't it so wacky that Dodon Ray ain't a bad guy? I've already said my piece on that. It's just the writers are mocking you. Alright, it's time for more silver antics.
So, it's a free universe last time I checked.
Not if you had your way. What were the two of you talking about?
You know, it's kind of weird that Silver has psychic powers and yet doesn't have telepathy.
Science stuff like the ultimate energy
It's like Mewtwo could easily just tap Robotnik's mind and completely rewrite him, yet Silver just has telekinesis, I guess. It's like, where's the cool psychic stuff, like being able to crush someone's brain?
I don't know what you're talking about.
So, you hired Zavok to steal it, didn't you?
Am I really that obvious?
Kirito Silver here pulling the feeling, thinking he's Phoenix Wright. Alright, time, let's do it again.
I need to make my move.
Let's roll. You're still giving me tutorials at this point in the game. It's like the game is actively insulting my intelligence. It's like, what, have you been playing this game for like 10 hours? Here's a tutorial on how to do basic stuff in the game. Oh what, you thought that this new character that seemed dubious was up to no good? They weren't actually a bad guy. What are you, an idiot? I suppose in that way it is kind of like a modern Pokemon game, just actively insulting the intelligence of the player. Why would I want to play a game that actively insults my intelligence? You tell me, Game Freak. But I'm not sure I should really talk too much about the leaks, you know, the more recent leaks, but one thing that really just stuck out in my mind is the notion that Game Freak doesn't know how to make a fun game. It's just like, it seems obvious that that just really is just a telltale thing. That just is a perfect summarization of modern Game Freak. And possibly a lot of modern gaming in general, actually. It's like, we don't know how to make a fun game. Let's just stuff everything full of loot boxes and cosmetics that cost more than the game you actually got. It's like $15 for the color blue, please. It probably wasn't the actual amount, but you get what I mean. Just... It's stuff like this that just makes me think, you know, maybe I should just focus on streaming older games, as they at least seemed a lot more worth my time. Well, you know, just takes on older games that improve upon things, like a good example on the Pokemon front being Emerald Sea Glass. That's a game I definitely want to stream at some point, because there's a lot of stuff I like in it so far, and obviously, to me at the very least, it's just beautiful. Alright, who's the idiot who decided to get out in front? Oh great, it's Team Rose. Well, I guess we're just gonna lose. It's fine, this is the first race. Zavok just immediately driving off the road like an idiot. It's like, why did he even bring Zavok into this? I'm fairly certain that cars don't exist on the Lost Hex. It's just like, he gets into his car and is immediately just like, what am I even doing? What are these wheels and knobs and gears and things? Out of my way, metal. Also, yeah, just... We're starting to get near the end of the game at this point, and we're still racing on the exact same tracks we were at the start of the game. I mean, I guess they felt obligated to put in a story mode, so there's at the very least some content, because otherwise it's just the most bare-bones, minimum-effort kart racer imaginable, but again, I feel at that point it would have been better just not making the game at all. You know, just, not... You know, better off just, you know, not releasing Forces, not releasing this, just have the only game that comes out after Rise of Lyric between that and Frontiers just being Mania. And then just, have a lot more ample time to figure out what you're doing with Frontiers. And then immediately just get embarrassed by the fact that Mania is still a better game than Frontiers. I don't know. I think it may just be me, but I'm starting to like Frontiers less and less, mostly just because of what it's necessarily done to the fanbase, where it's like, you critique any one thing about Frontiers, then Sonic Twitter's gonna be all over you like a pack of rabid hyenas. You say anything bad about Crossworlds, then the same thing happens. Say anything bad about the movies, same thing happens. Just, you're not allowed to be critical anymore. I mean, obviously I'd still say, despite everything, the series is in a better place than it was when this game came out, but... Considering the seemingly infinite sea of games out there... It has to do something to really stand out. It's like this game is drained me dry at this point. The hell kind of dialogue was that, Silver?
What do you think you're doing?
But anyways, yeah, that... Technically with this, all of the races are technically here now. Whatever that's worth. It's like Eggpon's been switched out for Zavok, meaning we now have the whole cast on this racetrack. You'd think that mean we're near the end of the game? Nope. We're still going on the exact same courses we were going on at the start of the game. I'm fairly certain one of those billboards also has the Sonic's Mania sprites on them. It's more of a blinking you miss it sort of thing, but it is definitely there. I've seen it. It's just like, yep, Mania was the only worthwhile thing to come out of Sonic during this time period. So just gonna keep pushing it down you. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that Santiago isn't in this game as well. It's like, you know, just as a sort of bonus thing for completing the story, all of a sudden, ooh, Team Classic is here with Classic Sonic, Classic Tails, and Classic Knuckles, I guess, or, you know, Classic Amy. But who am I kidding? It would be classic Knuckles. Or, you know, just... It would just be classic Sonic and nobody else, because that's the only character that matters in the series at this point. I know in this game, Team Classic would just be the best characters in the game, with the best stats and the best carts, and basically just be the best team in the game that's completely outclasses everybody else. It's just not one of those things where I'm surprised they didn't go through with that decision, because at this point, it seems like the obvious thing to do.
I feel sorry for our opponents.
Ah yes, the best Quake placement in the game right there. Right after the goal. It's such a good power-up, you guys, honestly. Alright, Boo's house again. It seriously does feel as though Crossworld also has a lot more variety in its tracks as well, where it just... Maybe it's just the fact that they just have standard cups like they do in Mario Kart, but... It feels there that the tracks don't feel nearly as repetitive as they do here. And yes, there is just a typical standard Grand Prix mode, but at the same time... That's a fair bit more digestible than this. The plot in general just feels like it's here just to justify the existence of Dodon Ray, so there's no issue with him appearing and justifying infinite kart races in the future. Crossworlds is probably just the start. I mean, especially considering how everybody seems to like it. That probably just means, yep, at some point we're just gonna get another Crossworld at some point. With some new fangled stuff in it, I guess. I mean, I don't necessarily mind. I mean, Crossworlds at this point has sort of become... I don't want to say a standard, because I feel that would also apply to All-Stars Racing Transformed. I think it's a case where I just need to play All-Stars Racing Transformed to judge for myself. It's just I have it, but I've just heard not so many good things about the Steam version. Well, so are we, in turn. Isn't this so incredible? Look at this incredible gameplay going on here. Isn't this just the most riveting thing? Man. Honestly, at this point, I feel as though a lot of how I think this series is going to be perceived really just sort of banks on what happens in the next game, because, again, Frontiers and Ian's S-tier writing, sarcasm, just made it so, Frontier was just more so a promissory note. Oh, trust me, the next game's going to be better. What if it isn't, though? That's what I'm wondering. What if the next game isn't actually good? What if it's just more mediocrity like we got with Frontiers? What happens then? Do I just give up on the series entirely and go back to playing the old stuff? Probably. Because again, I feel as though all the Sonic games I really need are, for the most part, just playable on my GameCube. And if need be, I can just quickly pop over and play some stuff on my Wii U. I mean, it may be ironic considering I did ultimately end up shelling out the money for Cross Worlds, mostly just because... I may as well give the reason behind that. Main reason is, well... a friend wanted it for their birthday, and I figured, as if I'm getting this for them, I may as well get it for me as well, so... we can potentially play it together, I suppose. I'm not necessarily justifying it, it's more so just that's how it is. Not exactly a good reason, but... well, I got Cross Worlds now, whatever that's worth. How much mileage is it gonna get by the end of the year? Who knows? I mean, at the very least, Cross Worlds seems to have received a fair bit more longevity than this game ever did. Falling off the face of the earth right in the face of Crash Team Racing. Where meanwhile you got Cross Worlds just, at least on the Western Front, absolutely clowning on Mario Kart World. Because I guess Nintendo just values the Japanese customer base more than everybody else. Alright, here we go again. The thing is, as well, is that I'm fairly certain we haven't actually unlocked all the tracks. We've just been going on all the the same tracks over and over again when there's at least another set of tracks, at least from what I saw from the Grand Prix mode. Is that there's another cup, basically, of just tracks that we haven't necessarily played yet. So I'm suspecting we'll just end up playing those a fair bit occasionally. Where it's like we get to the final world, the last actual new levels are there, and it's like, oh, here we have new levels. Let's play them infinite number of times to make up for the fact they weren't in the rest of the game. It's like, what's that? You're looking forward to new levels? You'll be sick to death of them once we're done here. Just like the rest of the tracks. I do gotta wonder, actually, what is the most played track we've done here? Because surely there has to be one track here that would just play significantly more than all the others. At least that's the impression I get, just with how many times we've just been going over these courses. It's just like, which one have I actually played the most here? You know, it's sort of like in Forces, where we just had to go through 9 different iterations of Green Hill Zone. And then Frontiers, where you had to go through 10 different iterations of Green Hill Zone. Ah yes, it pays to be cold-blooded. Ah yes, even now at this point in the game, we're getting tutorials. I want to say the casino levels. I mean, yeah, that checks out. It definitely feels as though we've been playing those quite a lot on this stream. That and these ice levels. Where somehow we have balloons in an active volcano full of ice. Honestly, that just reminds me of that one Pokemon episode where they fight in the volcano and Team Rocket just brings along a whole bunch of rocket launchers filled with ice missiles. Straight out of Metroid. And it causes the volcano to erupt. Gotta get... Oh, trust me, it's been horrible. It's just generally not been a very fun experience. Played Cross Moon's Bane, it's like, I don't gotta touch... Yeah, exactly, it's just, with Cross Worlds out, there's no reason for this game to exist. I think I already pointed this out last stream. It's a similar thing with Forces, where I kind of wish they brought the character customizer back. Mostly so there's no reason for anybody to ever touch Forces ever again. It's like, What's that? Character customizer. Well, we already got this game, so there's no reason for us to ever pick up, forces again. It could just be relegated to the dumpster of history, where it belongs. Along with this game, actually. I mean, to be fair, this game is already in the dumpster of history. Come on, take my items. I'm just gonna keep pressing this until you take them. Or, you know, I could just win the race. Something tells me Amy's going to end up winning this. Thanks, fellas. Oh. Why are you even here? I may as well have never brought you back in the first place. You should have been relegated to the dumpster of history alongside Lost World.
Maybe it's that you're weak.
Oh, it's a good thing Infinite wasn't in this game. He'd go off the handle if you say that. Well, given at the very least, Zavok's writing is at the very least a little bit more interesting in Crossworlds. It's not really saying much. Okay. Another survival race. Alright.
No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Well, I would say we're playing as Eggman, but he's not playable yet, so I guess we'll just keep playing as, Kirito. This is like the most attention I've given to Silver in a long time.
Small task for me.
What did you have in mind?
And why am I even going along with you, even after all the times I betrayed you? Oh, what's that? Somebody's going to get kidnapped, as you can probably tell by the title of the chapter. Alright, here we go again. I feel this would at the very least be a bit more interesting if the cars were faster. Because just going through these wide turns like this, it just feels so pedestrian. At least if you're moving faster, then I feel as though at the very least it would sort of compensate for the fact that the stuff is wide, because of course you'd have less reaction time to actually make the turns. Oh, shut up, Sonic. Oh yeah, I could just cut corners, can't I? Gameplay! Oh, Vector is dead! Well, there... Oh wait, Sonic's dead also. The series is over, I'm finally free. Even doing it in my debut game. I could only do it for like 3 seconds before falling like a rock. Blaze. I know it's part of your name, but please don't. Alright, let's see who else died. Omega is dead. Yes, Zavok is dead again. The demon is defeated.
Anyone need anything?
Here, take this. And this. Oh, Shadow's still here, that's right.
Anyone need anything?
Just leave it. Relax, Blaze, we'll be fine. And of course, Shadow's in the back there, ready to kick Silver in the back of the head for the third time in a row. There we go, chapter 6 is done. Last chapter.
I'm proud of all of you.
Dodonpaw is gone.
Oh no.
Big.
Well, first they all were here, and then they all weren't here. But I think the king wanted to be here, and Eggman and the other guy didn't.
Kidnapped! Did you see where they went?
Probably someplace. What's a final fortress?
Big, you were there. You were there in Heroes. Anyways, yeah, we, at long last, the final showdown. We're nearly home. We're nearly home, everybody. We just have, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 races to go. Okay.
Hey, look! The boss is back home! He looks kind of mad.
Okay, let's just, we'll go with Vector.
All right, let's go. Give me the engine, you doddering Tanuki. The engine is worthless now. It is incomplete. Worthless? Incomplete? What are you rambling about? The racers are no longer racing. Without racing, we cannot get enough ultimate team energy. Without that teamwork energy, the engine will never be...
Ah, so you're basically just harvesting our power.
You stopped the races. You stopped the engine from being completed.
Oh, quit pointing fingers. Who can really say who's at fault?
Let's not bog down with who kidnapped who.
I can! It's your fault, boss!
Shut up, Cubot. The important question is, how do we fix the problem?
You have 300 IQ, Robotnik. I think the answer is pretty obvious. It's like, the engine doesn't work if everybody stops racing. Maybe it will continue to work if everybody starts racing again. It's like, you don't need 300 IQ to figure this out. Anyways, we're finally at long last, a new track.
I like the idea of racing on Eggman's home track.
And it's more tracks which were already in Teams Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. I remember this track. And of course, at the very least, we got this fairly cool remix of Final Fortress. Fairly cool. Get out of my way. Yeah, let's just do that again. Here we are. Dust Eaters. Terrific. Yeah, basically just gotta keep racing and breaking egg pawns in order to keep the clock from going down. This is so exciting. And yep, just like last time, we have to get silver medal. Isn't this just the most fun? I'll just say I'll be more than glad to see the back of this game. Oh, shut up! Obviously doesn't help that we got all these spike pawns over here. It's like, oh yes! Let's just make it so you can't actually run into enemies, which is one of the main ways you actually damage stuff. Let's just have a whole bunch of enemies which are completely impervious. That sounds like fun. It's like, look at this nightmare. Look at that nightmare scenario, just nothing but spike robots. Alright, do I... Okay, bare minimum. Just like this game, I can finally move on.
We beat those egg pods. Do you really think Eggman will give us Dodon Park?
No, we have to... We're gonna... I don't know, Vector. I think we're gonna have to kill this guy. Okay, let's just move on. Showdown race. You'd think this would be in a unique level, but no. No. It's like, what's that? You're expecting more races on all these all new tracks at the end of the game? No. Back to the Ice Mountain you go.
More ultimate energy they generate.
And let's go with Blaze. One of the few characters I can tolerate in this game.
Okay, Eggman, we beat your egg pawns fair and square. Now hand over Dodon Pod.
Of course not, Sonic. We have to pad this out for an entire new entire whole chapter.
No, boss, you didn't.
I'm sure I did. And shut up, you worthless tin can.
At this point, I really just want to see, Orbot and Cubot put into that grinder on Manhattan in TF2. Just put them in the grinder, see what comes out. Alright, face off against Team Robotnik and blast away his... Oh, shut up!
I told you to shut up! Zavok, I want you to annihilate that hedgehog. It will be my pleasure.
Can we just get on with it? Alright, away we go. I don't think these guys can actually do ultimates. It's just, a whole bunch of mooks on the track. And Zavok, because for some reason Sonic Team really likes him being here.
That was undignified.
Yeah, you can sort of tell I'm getting worn down with me just botching all these tricks.
Out of my way. I am available to assist.
Oh, you're actually just able to destroy them, which is funny. Well, say funny, but nothing in this game is funny. Neat, I guess. Satisfying? No, just... I'm trying to find good enough words and there aren't any. This is nothing... I'm out of all good things to say about this game. I just want it to end. Flying is for droids. Alright, let's just get on with it. Joke's on you, Zavik, you don't have ultimate, so I can just completely cheese this race now. It's like, how is this difficult? It's like, oh hey, throughout the whole game you had to compete with other teams using the same team mechanic you were using, and now you're going up against a whole bunch of mooks who don't use the team mechanic against you. Don't they have this a little bit backwards? Like, wouldn't it make more sense to throw out Metal Sonic, Tails Doll, and Mecha Knuckles to use this team mechanic against you? I mean, that would seem pretty cool and kind of, well, obvious at the very least. It's like, hey, it's just Robotnik now has an evil Team Sonic to face off against. It's like one of the more obvious writing things you could do in a game like this. Just have an evil team that uses the team's strengths against them. Yeah, nothing really of interest is actually happening here. Just Zavok's just all the way in the back there, just trying to seem like, ooh, take me seriously, please, and no. Time to completely cheese the rest of this race, I guess. Yay, we win. It's like Zavok wasn't even leading the pack of Eggborns. That's how you can tell he's a terrible villain. He's just thrown in there in the mix.
Zavok, that was pathetic.
Just throw him out if he's that pathetic, Robotnik.
Now, release Dodonpa.
Please, so we can go home and stop playing this game.
About that.
I roboticized him. Okay. Once again, in the volcano level.
My engine is hot.
Okay, hand over the Tanuki. We beat your egg pawns, and we beat Zap.
This just feels like filler at this point.
Yes, that's true. But you haven't beaten my egg pawns and Metal Sonic.
Here we go.
I didn't know we had to.
Well, it goes without saying. Which is why I didn't say anything.
That doesn't make sense.
Trust me.
Why is nobody just calling him out on this?
That really doesn't make sense.
It's like, yeah, we get it. You're sore loser and trying to eke out a single win and it's not working. Just give up already so we can go home and stop playing the game. Alright, here we go again. See you later, Metal. I probably should have actually picked Ogilvy for this, just so it makes a little bit more thematic sense to be going up against Metal. Ah, well. Doesn't necessarily matter at this point. Nothing necessarily matters at this point. Did Metal just fall off the track? I think he just fell off the track. Ah yes, the pinnacle of Robotnik's engineering might. Apologies for the lack of commentary, by the way, just... Part of me just wishes I was playing something, anything else. It's probably a bit hyperbolic, to be honest, but you get what I mean. Oh yeah, Metal doesn't have Team Ultimate, so he's basically doomed from the start. Truth is, Metal, this game was rigged from the start. As Sonic just steals the platinum chip or something. It's like, oh no, how will I possibly avoid this? Not very well, apparently. Thank you, Silver. There, Silver, take a completely dab on Metal.
Ultimate is unbelievable!
Well, it would be unbelievable if I could keep on the track. I mean, I will give Metal this. He is surprisingly able to keep pace. Wait, how did Metal get so far ahead? This isn't making that much sense. Alright, see you later, Metal. I know you're probably cheating or whatever. I don't want to start over, Vector. We have to keep going. I'm sure you'll have a better time in Crossworlds. Take my rockets. Alright, fine. Hopefully I'll be able to fish out something a little bit more interesting. Oh. Thanks a bunch, game. Alright, let's just win. Yeah, it's like aside from that weird episode with Metal Van, basically just a free win. It's like Metal's not even coming in first of all his egg pawns. Just
They beat you? How could they beat you, Metal Sonic?
because Metal Sonic is Robotnik's greatest jobber.
It's better that you can't talk. Any words out of your mouth would just make me angrier.
Okay. I think we just need to get to that little central power plant little thing over there, and then we can just bring this to an end. Oh, you think?
Sweet, let's do this.
All right, let's keep going.
Please tell me we've got enough energy. The racers did an excellent job. Everything is working perfectly. So we did it? The engine is working? Oh, no. We still need more.
Uh,
Fine. Hey, Sonic!
Let me guess. You're challenging us to another race.
What, you don't like racing?
Honestly, I love it. Let's go.
you know, I could easily just punch you in the face, Robotnik, and be over with it. That's how it would happen in any other game. Like, why are we just letting Robotnik continue to do this? It's like, it's kind of obvious that he's just stalling, so why don't we just punch him in the face and be done with it? It's like, oh, now we have to race against both Zavok and Metal Sonic. Ooh. daring today, aren't we, game? Yeah, we really do go to these casino levels a lot, don't we? I will admit, just being able to swap drifts over there just did feel kind of nice, though I don't think that's necessarily unique to this game. I want to say it was also in All-Stars Racing. Seems like the sort of thing that would still be in All-Stars Racing. I think the funny thing is, as well, is that this game sort of promotes that you just sort of not really steer all that much on the straights, so that your teammates can benefit from the slipstream, but compare that to Crossworlds, where you're just sort of zipping and zagging all over the place in order to avoid getting hit by the onslaught of items. I think that's another thing that just sort of makes this a lot more dull. You know, among other things. Oh, that line, just... It's not one of those lines which I just kind of find insufferable from this version of Sonic. It just... What is this dialogue? Get out of my way. You can't ultimate, so... I'm just gonna run you through. And just like that, they're left in the dust. There's nothing they can do. Okay, just two more races to go, I think, and then I can finally be done with this. At least I'm assuming. I think we're going in the right direction.
All three of you are terrible. What do I pay you for?
You don't pay us.
I do not get paid.
I could see that joke coming from Pluto.
Not the way you drive.
Okay. Showdown.
You want something done right? Do it yourself.
Alright, I think we're finally actually getting into another unique track. Let's play this time as Keanu.
Let me guess. We don't have enough energy. This is why you always fail. You do not have the patience to wait for perfection.
Oh, shut up, will you?
Close. One more race should do it. One more race, you say?
Enough of your games, Doctor. Send out the Donpa, or we'll come in there and get him.
One more race. This is for all the marbles.
This is like the third race for all the marbles.
True, but this time you're racing me.
Oh, riveting, because we haven't been doing that for like the past 10 hours. It's like, oh yes, you're racing me. We've been doing that constantly this whole game, Robotnik.
I fear this is not the end.
Oh, you don't say, Silver. At the very least, we got this awesome remix of Final Leg to So look, now they actually have a team. This might actually be difficult. Maybe. You're still giving us... You're still giving us tutorials at the end of the game. Yeah, still the guitar on this is just... It's like, finally. Finally something good. This music is heavenly, arguably. Kill Sonic with laser, and then he'll be dead. His eyes have melted. Yeah, admittedly the EDM is not the best here. Just... I think I'm becoming increasingly less, Oh. Well, so much for that shortcut. I think this might also be another track which was reused in All Stars Racing. You call this Rolling Shadow? Yeah, they actually have Team Ultimate now, so they're actually a threat. Come on, Sonic, feel that funky rhythm! No idea how exactly they're getting so far ahead at this point. I'm gonna be brutally honest. Later, Zavok. Idiots. Honestly, I do find it kind of weird that these tracks weren't also in Crossworlds. I mean, I know that we had the Eggman Expo, which is technically sort of an area like this, featuring the Egg Dragoon from Sonic Forces, obviously, but I don't know, just I really like the atmosphere of this whole place. Plus, we also get the Heroes robots back, and we all know how Ian loves his references. Like, we got all these egg hammers flying about, which... For seeing them so many times here, it's kind of weird that they haven't shown up in any game since. In fact, I'd be down for a lot of the heroes' backness just coming back, since... Generally speaking, I feel they're a lot more interesting compared to, well... I mean, I said, I don't think there's really much of a good point of contention, because we haven't really seen much of Eggman's actual robots since Forces, where they were all just kind of dull and like... Excuse me? Oh. Oh, no, thanks for ensuring your own demise, Robotnik. That was almost comedic. Almost. I almost laughed. I almost experienced a human emotion.
That better have been worth it. I looked like a fool out there.
Oh, don't feel bad, boss. You look like a fool in here, too.
Alright, last level. Thunder Deck. Well, I'm certainly getting tired.
Okay, let's race.
Okay, last race we're doing.
I could really use some good news right about now. Ho, 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 ho. Good news, person who kidnapped me. Sufficient energy has been accumulated. My ultimate energy engine is complete. This invention will usher in a new era of prosperity and cooperation throughout the... I'll take that engine, old fool, and I'm gonna use it in my monster machine to crush...
Oh no.
So much for cooperation.
My engine! He stole it.
No. Who could have possibly seen this coming?
Everybody, let's go get that engine back and wreck Eggman's plan.
It's about time.
Finally, we can put this whole stupid game to rest. Okay. Okay, so we actually... Oh, it's just the Death Egg robot again. Of course it is.
With this engine inside my death egg, I'll be in...
Oh, just his Death Egg, not the Death Egg robot. Alright, let's just get this over with. In that massive tub of fluff. Alright, here goes. I think this level was also from All Stars Racing Transformed. Out of the way, Robotnik. It's like, of course, it's just... Oh, Tails and Knuckles are at the back, shoot. I was gonna say, it's just kind of funny that Robotnik is just sort of near the back there, just... He put the ultimate engine in a massive robot with absolutely no racing aerodynamics whatsoever, and it's just super heavy. Like, what did you think was gonna happen? I will admit, though, this music is kind of neat as well. It definitely feels like, in terms of tracks, they saved the best for last. Maybe it's just because, unlike the other ones, we only have to play this one once. Eric kind of reminds me of Skydeck, in all honesty. I mean, obviously there's the final... This is technically Final Fortress, but... Yeah, definitely getting a lot of reminders of Skydeck here. I think that's just the point. It's like, gee, this reminds me of blank from blank game. In saying that, it does look as though that Death Egg Robo is certainly schmoovin'. It's kind of hard to tell at this point, though. Seems as though the only one who's able to semi-keep up with me is Metal, as always. I can actually see him, he's at the back. Oh, prick. That was foul play, Metal. Seems I'm gonna have to get a little bit serious now. This way, methinks. Out of the way, Zavok. There he is. Step aside and let me get through, Metal. Tails, what the fluff? Ooh. By the skin of my teeth. Out of the way, Metal. Oh, not again. There we... As you can tell, I really do like that Quake power-up. Super fair on a track like this. I suppose this is where it would be the most powerful, though, wouldn't it? When you can't see it coming. Yes, my reaction to this whole game. Metal! Man. Oh, wait. It seems I won anyway. Yeah, just the death egg is just all the way back there. It's like the power of teamwork wins out again. Screw you, Metal. You may have won the battle, Metal, but you lost the war.
Blast you, Sonic!
How did you...
This time with my super-powered monster machine and smash your puny car into smithereens!
Well, you know, I could just beat you up as always.
Hey, boss?
What is it?
About that monster machine? It's gone crazy, and it's headed for the energy core.
Oh, how convenient.
What? We're doomed! Without the energy core, this airship is going to fall out of the sky! We gotta get out of here!
Yes, sir.
Wait for me!
This would probably be a lot more entertaining if there were actual cutscenes.
This airship is gonna fall out of the sky.
I know, we could just jump. I'm immune to fall damage.
We gotta go save Dodonpaw. Tails, Silver, Rouge, Chow. Grab the guys who can't fly and get out of here.
I'll find Robotnik and put him out of commission.
Okay, but what about the cars?
We're not gonna need them anymore.
We gotta take care of our friends first. Got it.
Cars can be rebuilt, friends cannot.
Can't have you guys be the heroes without me. We're a team, right?
Knuckles.
Knuckles?
That's right. We'll use our teamwork to save Dodonpaw.
Aw, you guys got me.
Let's get ready to do this.
Let's go save him.
I just want to play Heroes now. You know, a better game. That was certainly a cutscene. That was certainly an explosion sound effect.
I hope Sonic and everybody escaped in time.
I wouldn't worry about them.
They're the main protagonists. They're basically immortal.
Hey guys, sorry about the wait.
Ho, 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 ho! It was quite the close call.
But all the race cars were lost in the explosion. I guess the race is over now.
Yes, finally, I can stop playing.
Ho, 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 ho! Do not fret, younglings. To show my gratitude for
Younglings.
saving my life, let me give you all new race cars.
Yay.
Really? So we can all race together then?
Exactly. I look forward to seeing everyone's competitive
That
spirit
was certainly a
in
game.
action
That was,
again.
yeah. That's a good way of putting it. Just
All right. Now that we got that
$40
settled,
worth of
let's get this
game.
race started.
Yes, we're gonna have to do that all over again to build a new Infinity engine. It's like with Robotnik destroying it, now I have to go and do it all over again. We have to do this. Yep. And just like with the rest of the game, the credits feel like they're just doing the bare minimum. Speed up. Speed. There we go. Just. Stringing this was a mistake. I'll just say that much. I was just thinking, oh, you know, it can't be that bad, right? I mean, it's cheaper than Crossworld. Surely the price difference won't be that much of a dip in quality, and yeah, I don't think I was missing that much by just skipping this game initially. Thank you for playing. Yep, racing on harder difficulties, earn more credits, even though I already got all the parts I need. Final Fortress theme, unlocked all the tracks, doing Grand Prix. You know, let's see what we got from these mod pods. Some of my thoughts. Good job. Thank you. Even though, honestly, it feels more like a hollow victory at this point. Everything about this game seems kind of hollow. Just... It really is the sense... I really do get the sense out of this that... Obviously, this was the last game in the quote-unquote meta era, before we obviously moved on into the corporate era, and this really is the textbook example of this is how it ends, not with a bang but a whimper. Honestly, the fact this game is such... I struggle to even call it mediocre, it's just complete non-game. Especially compared to the fact that the mobile port is arguably better. Just considering how much I've come to despise the meta of the series, I feel there couldn't have been a more suitable ending, in all honesty. Just all the bad writing, all the terrible jokes, all the absolutely refusing to take this game seriously the series seriously in any way, shape, or form. All the siding and promoting people who actively hate the series as franchise ambassadors. I feel a game like this is more than this series, this particular era deserves to be its ending. Just, I think you get my point now. Just... Well, this game really wants me to do these mod pods, so we're gonna just see what exactly we get from these. Legendary Maria's Boon. Take Maria's name out your fluffing mouth! So yeah, so plans on what I want to do next. Obviously, November is gonna be a big one, considering it's gonna be the 20th anniversary of a very special game. Looking forward to playing that throughout November. And then, obviously next I have Sonic R planned. Hopefully that'll be a little bit more interesting than this game has been. Definitely looking forward to seeing how I fare with that. And beyond that, maybe Colors. I do kind of want to get to Colors at some point. Just, I felt that would be a good one to do in December. And beyond that, I've been thinking a little bit. Maybe we need to get back to basics. I kind of want to go through a lot more of the classic games this time. Maybe do the games in, at least the mainline ones, in chronological order. That could be interesting, maybe. What do you reckon? I mean, obviously I could do this off-stream, but this is what a majority of the game is like, just you doing this gacha system. You're telling me Shadow the Hedgehog has 25th anniversary in less than a month? Yes! I'm surprised you haven't been keeping track. I would have thought you'd be all over that. Considering Shadow is your best friend, allegedly. Okay, 3, 2, 1... Okay, and with that, I'm off to go and uninstall this game. I thank you for joining me in this endurance test, and I will see you next time for Sonic R. Take care. Good night.